Hello students, and welcome to this unit on constructions. With geometry curriculum, we are asked to be able to perform 7 different constructions, and I have a nice step-by-step guide here on how to do each construction. The step-by-steps show pictures of what it's supposed to look like after each step. And then I've provided down below a place to practice it twice by hand. So in this video, I'm going to be performing each construction by hand. I'm using a straight edge. It doesn't have to be a ruler, just anything with a straight edge, and just a little compass I picked up at the dollar store. I have all the supplies you need in the classroom. So let's check out this first construction. Here we're working on perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so let's break down what that means. Perpendicular, of course, means a 90-degree angle. And then bisector means it's going to slice the segment in half. So we're going to have a 90-degree angle in this picture, and it's going to slice the segment in half. Okay, and you can kind of look below and see what we're going for. Final product has a 90-degree angle, and it's cut this segment directly in half. So let's read through the directions and use our compass to see if you understand the directions. Step 1, place the compass at point A. So here's the pointy part, point A. Adjust the radius so it's more than half the length of the segment. Okay, if it's not open wide enough, then the rest of the construction will fall apart. So you got to open it wide enough that it's beyond half the length of the segment. It could be really wide, but then it might go off your paper. So keep it in here so it fits. Then finally, draw 2 arcs as shown. So I would just put the pointy part of my compass on A and then draw out these 2 arcs by spinning the compass or spinning the paper. Okay, then it says keeping the same compass radius, so don't change it. Keep it that exact same size. Place the compass on point B and draw 2 more arcs that intersect the previous arcs. Label those 2 points X and Y. Then switch over and using the straight edge, connect X to Y with a line. And the point where it hits the intersection is M. And I believe they use M because it becomes a midpoint. All right, so let's try a couple. I'm going to zoom out so I have plenty of room to work. Let's try some down here. All right, let's start with this first piece. Open up the compass wide enough that it's more than half the distance across. Put the compass on point G and sketch out an arc. Sometimes I find it easier to spin the paper, but I don't really get to do that when I'm making a video. Okay, so there's one set of arcs. Then switch over. Don't change the size of your compass and set it up on point H and sketch out another set of arcs. They should intersect. If they don't intersect, it's because your compass setting is not wide enough. Okay, switching over, I'm going to grab a straight edge and connect the intersections. They say to call this point X and Y, but really it could be any points. And when you connect X to Y with a straight edge, it intersects the segment right smack dab in the middle, so we'll use an M for midpoint, and it also makes a perfect 90-degree angle here, which builds a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular is that 90 degrees, and bisector is where it cuts the side in half, the segment we've been given in half. All right, I'll do it one more time with you. Second visual, ready? Open your compass wide enough so that it's more than halfway across, nice and wide so that these 2 arcs intersect. Starting at J, sketch out an arc on the top and bottom of your segment. keeping that exact same size, don't squish your compass, make another set of arcs so that they intersect. You can name the points. The directions here say to name these intersections X and Y. So I will follow those directions so you'll know what your notes mean. And then when you complete the compass, or when you complete the construction, the point of intersection on this segment becomes a midpoint and a perfect right angle. Okay, that's it for this construction. Check on the next video for another, a different construction.